The Cessna Citation V is a turbofan-powered small to medium-sized business jet built by the Cessna Aircraft Company in Wichita, Kansas. A stretch of the Cessna Citation II series, the Citation V aircraft was evolved into the Citation Ultra, the Citation Encore, and the Citation Encore Plus models. Design and development Citation 560 the Citation V, Citation Ultra and Ultra Encore are the largest straight-wing members of Cessna's highly successful Citation family. Cessna publicly announced it was developing a stretch development of the Citation II at the annual NBAA convention in New Orleans in 1987. Earlier in August that year, the first engineering prototype Model 560 Citation V had successfully completed the type's maiden flight. A pre-production prototype flew in early 1986, while U.S. certification was granted on December 9, 1988. Deliveries began the following April. The Citation V was based on the Citation II SP, but differences over the smaller jet include more powerful Pratt & Whitney Canada JT15D5A turbofans and a slight fuselage stretch, allowing seating in a standard configuration for 8 passengers. The Citation V proved quite popular, with 262 built through to mid-1994 before production switched to the modernized Ultra. Cessna announced development of the upgraded Citation V Ultra in September 1993. FAA certification was granted in June 1994, allowing for deliveries of production aircraft to commence soon after. Compared with the Citation V, the Ultra features more powerful 13.6 kN Pratt & Whitney Canada JT15D5D engines and Honeywell Primus 1000 EFIS avionics with 3 CRT displays. The Citation Ultra Encore is a new development announced at the 1998 NBAA convention. Compared with the Ultra, the Encore introduces new Pratt & Whitney Canada PW535 engines, plus trailing link main undercarriage, more fuel payload, updated interior and improved systems. The Ultra's Honeywell Primus 1000 EFIS avionics suite is retained. Citation Ultra In 1993, Cessna decided to update the Citation V design, and announced the Citation Ultra powered by Pratt & Whitney JT15D5D engines with 30-45 pounds of thrust and the standard avionics suite, which was updated to the Honeywell Primus 1000 EFIS glass cockpit. The Primus 1000 replaced the standard round-dial flight instruments with 3 CRT computer screens, one for each pilot and one center multi-function display. In 1994, the Ultra was named Flying Magazine's Best Business Jet. The Ultra was produced from 1994 to Euro 1999. Both the Citation V and Ultra hold 5,816 pounds of fuel. The UC-35A is the United States Army designation and UC-35C is the United States Marine Corps designation for the Citation Ultra, which replaced older versions of the C-12 Huron. Another version of the Model 560 is the OT-47B Tracker, 5 of which were purchased by the Department of Defense for use in drug interdiction reconnaissance operations, based at Maxwell Air Force Base. The OT-47B utilizes the F-16's APG-66B fire control radar system and the WF-360TL imaging system. The OT-47Bs have been operated on loan to the Colombian Air Force and Peruvian Navy. Citation Encore Plus 5 years later, in 1998, the Model 560 was upgraded again as the Citation Encore, with Pratt & Whitney Canada PW535A engines and a decrease in fuel capacity to 5,440 pounds, 360 pounds less than the Ultras, but it has more range than the Ultra 1700 Mi with NBAA-IFR reserves. The reduction in fuel tank size allowed Cessna to fit the Encore with soft landing, trailing link, main landing gear, a welcome change for pilots who griped about the notorious kerplunk touchdown characteristics of the stiff-legged earlier Citations aircraft. In addition, the wheel track has been narrowed 3.7 feet for better ground tracking and more mannerly crosswind landing behavior. The Encore standard equipment list have been increased and many systems have been upgraded. Bleed air is used to anti-ice the wing leading edge, and several boundary layer energizers, plus a stall fence, have been added to the wing to improve stall characteristics. A digital pressurization controller reduces pilot workload and an improved wheel brake system offers better modulation. Redesigned interior fittings and passenger seats provide more seated headroom. New passenger service units provide more even airflow and temperature control. The Encore's MTOW is bumped 330 pounds to 16,630 pounds, enabling it to carry 5 passengers with full fuel. The additional weight increases takeoff field length to 3,561 feet, compared with 3,180 feet for the Ultra. The much improved high-altitude thrust output of the PW535 engines, however, allowed the Encore to climb faster and cruise higher. Its maximum cruise altitude is floor 450. The Encore was certified in April 2000 with first delivery in late September 2000. The next upgrade was the Citation Encore Plus, with the addition of FADEC-controlled PW535B engines and Rockwell Collins Pro Line 21 avionics suite. The Encore Plus was certified by the FAA in December 2006, with deliveries of production aircraft expected in the first quarter of 2007. The UC-35B is the Army designation and UC-35D is the Marine Corps designation for the Citation Encore. Variants: Citation V, Model 560, growth variant of the Citation II SPJT-15D5A, Citation Ultra, Model 560, upgraded Citation V with JT-15D5D, EFIS instruments, Citation Encore, Model 560, upgraded Citation Ultra with PW535A engines and improved trailing link landing gear, Citation Encore Plus, Model 560, upgraded Encore includes FADEC and a redesigned avionics. UC-35A, Army and Air Force transport version of the V Ultra. UC-35B, Army transport version of the Encore, UC-35C, Marine Corps version of the V Ultra. UC-35D, Marine Corps version of the Encore. OT-47B Tracker, the DoD purchased 5 OT-47B models for drug interdiction reconnaissance. Operators = civilian operators = the aircraft is operated by private individuals, companies, fractionals, charter operators and aircraft management companies. Military operators = Colombia, Colombian Air Force, Pakistan, Pakistan Army A-1A, Citation V United States, United States Army, United States Marine Corps. Specifications, data from Brass's World Aircraft and Systems Directory 1999 to 2000, General Characteristics, Crew, 2, Capacity, 7 to 8 passengers, Length, 48 feet 11 inches, Wingspan, 52 feet 2 in, Height, 15 feet 0 in, Wing Area, 342.6 FTA squared, Empty weight, 9,395 pounds, max takeoff weight, 16,300 pounds, power plant, TUA, Pratt & Whitney Canada JT-15D5D turbofan, 3,045 pound-forces each, performance, never exceed speed, 292 KIAS. 262 KIAS below 8,000 feet, cruise speed, 430 knots at 35,000 feet, stall speed, 82 knots 95 knots, 109 miles per hour, 174 kilometers per hour VMC, range, 1,960 nanometers with 45 minutes reserve, service ceiling, 45,000 feet, rate of climb, 4,230 feet per minute, wing loading, lbfta squared, thrust weight, 0.374. See also, related development, Cessna Citation Series, Cessna Citation II, Cessna Citation XL. References. Hoyle, Craig. World Air Forces Directory. Flight International, Volume 182, Number 5370, 11 Euro December 17, 2012 pages 40 Euro 64. ISSN 0015-3710. Taylor. Michael J. H. Brasses World Aircraft and Systems Directory 1999/2000. London, Brasses, 1999. ISBN 1-85753-245-7. External links, Cessna Citation Family homepage.